I take over.
I just got the thing.
Yeah.
You got the thing?
I got the thing.
You got the thing.
I just got the thing saying that we're live. That's not a good profile. What the hell, dude?
There it is. I got a copy link.
I think I should get a choice about where I sit.
What, you got your good side?
Oh my god, I have no good sides these days.
Control V. Do Control V. All right. All right. Just make sure we're live here. We're live. All right. That worked. All right.
Good job. Buckle up,
Ask people.
Seriously.
Ask people if we need a beer.
From Restream, or do you not want me to do that?
I wouldn't mess with
Okay.
it. But I would get ask people if the audio's okay. You know that mic. We should probably put the mic right here.
I don't want that mic anywhere near me after how you were manhandling it earlier. Are we on live?
All right, that's good. Yeah, but you want a
can't
little
see.
bit. Okay, I'll take it. I think right here would probably be the best. So it gets everybody. Hello,
Joey
everybody.
just wants to be able to touch the mic again.
Good to see you. I can't wait till you guys can come back here.
Did anybody reply about the audio?
Not yet.
Wait, who are we saying hi to? Chris McCarthy?
No, my brother. Chris.
Oh, yay! Yeah.
He found 2 different snowy houses today in New York.
Nice.
Near central New York.
Wow. How's the
Take
audio?
it easy on our mic.
Yep, sorry.
I can't believe that mic's near my water
Take it
glass
easy on
right
the
now.
dead mouse, Mike.
It's a dead mouse.
The dead mouse, Mike.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So we're here at Beauport Hotel, 1606 Restaurant and Bar. So people can hear us?
He says if you buy me a drink, I'll tell you. So I said, all right, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, so they can hear us.
I think so.
All right, that's good. And we're here for $12 burger night. This is like our 4th or 5th in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we comment on how unbelievable of a value it is. Tonight we had a burger like this with that much crab meat on top of it. Gourmet salad, craft beer, $12.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the check.
I had the pizza burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak up.
Okay, I had the pizza burger.
Yes, you did. Oh,
It looks really good.
Yes.
let's see. I'm going to do this. Here's the menu.
As you can see, the pizza burger was quite delicious.
I had the
I know, do we have to hold up our pictures of the burgers next?
I had the artichoke and crab meat burger. It was very good.
With the Gruyere cheese?
Yep.
Should we hold up the pictures of the burgers?
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, okay, that's my burger. Careful. I don't know what's going to pop up on that thing while you have it in the camera. We just
Yeah.
be ready to move it real quick.
Which way should I? I don't want to make it pictures
Swipe right. No, I have no idea. It should all be okay.
All right.
My mom's going to come up soon, though. That brings us to one of our topics. Keep on swiping to Nanny.
So this woman right here, older gentleman, actually maybe she's into young guys.
Oh, my mom. We were talking about how amazing my mom is and how single my mom is. But mom is 76 right now.
And had all
And
the
it's
shots.
unbelievable. She's house trained. She's
Yes,
had all
had
her
all the
shots. No, she's amazing. She is beautiful, and she's a phenomenal cook. And she loves to go out and drink her wine and have a good
I
time.
am,
So Joey's, I think, now showing you photos, which is not part of the plan. But this is what happens on our evening podcast.
Oh, that's a good
we
How far
pimp.
can you scroll?
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna hit the end. I think we're gonna pimp out my mom on tonight's podcast.
That's gonna be a new.
How cute is my mom, everyone? Start replying in the comments how cute my mom is.
Adorable.
She is adorable.
So Pimp My Mom is gonna be a new segment on the blog.
New segment.
Pimp My Mom.
Instead of Pimp This Ride, it's going to be a new TV show. I did start a profile on one of the online dating shows, and the profile is
Grindr?
you should meet my mom. Is the thing I started for her. You should meet my mom.
Oh wait, is her name on Bumble? You should meet my mom. Or is that her username?
That's the profile name that I started with when I wanted people to write in, but I haven't wanted to pay for the membership, so I don't get to read all the emails and the flirts that she gets. So there's like thousands in queue. So we should all start a GoFundMe for my mom's. She's had a lot of attention, but I haven't read any of it. So if you're out there and you've seen my mom,
how much does it cost? How much does it cost?
It's not a lot. I don't know, but I figured we had to get through the pandemic.
I will put.
We had to get through the pandemic for us trying to pimp my mom out to
I'll put up $10. I'll put the first $10 up.
Okay.
If you will let us read some of the more interesting men that have
The
men that have tried to pick up your mom on
Jim's going into his wallet. Okay.
On this dating app.
I got 20.
I will say that it's very interesting when you look at the age difference. So I'm 49, right? So we potentially, like when I was looking for my mom and be like, oh, that person's interesting, like. But people in my age bracket, I'm like, how has that happened? That like my 49-year-old self has
some guy that was 49 is trying to pick up your mom?
Well, they all come up in the same like. I forget people are listening when I do these things sometimes, so I hope we don't have a lot of viewers yet. But it's like the same age bracket. It's like 50 to like 75. So my mom's 76 and I'm 49. I'm like, this is nuts. So yeah.
That's an age bracket, 50 to 79.
It's something like that. I haven't really spent a lot of time on here, but
could you imagine?
Yeah. So it's.
They're looking for a sugar mama.
I guess so, yeah.
It happens.
She's a good cook. I don't know.
So if you watched the show that I told you should watch, Some Kind of Heaven, was all about. There was one character. I don't want to spill it. There was one guy that wasn't from the villages, but he was there to try to find a rich divorcee.
And we have somebody saying hello from the villages. Right now,
from the
Robert
villages.
and Annette Spanks.
Oh, the Spanks.
Yeah.
Oh, ask them if Robert and Annette Spanks. Could you please comment and tell us if you have seen the movie on Amazon Prime, Some Kind of Heaven, because if we want to know if it's true, if we want to know if Robert and Annette Spanks have a loofah on their antenna.
Yeah.
A loofah.
Yeah.
I also want to know if any of the readers at home or any of the viewers at home noticed that Joey just got a beer and none of us did.
Yes.
Did anybody notice that happen? The waitress just brought Joey a beer and mine is very empty. I'm not sure how that happened.
She's very efficient.
Yeah.
What was our?
I have an empty beer.
What's our waitress's name again? Is it Trina?
I know she just brought you a beer, so you should know.
Vinny Orlando's here. Hey, Vin.
Oh, hey.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, pal. Always a pleasure. Vinny, the legendary. How many times did you win the same boats, Vinny? 13 times same boat champion, Vinny Orlando's here.
Should we turn the camera?
Yeah, turn the camera.
You got the phone?
Yeah, turn the camera. Turn the camera. Turn the camera.
Turn it on.
Give up, because he has a lot of fans. Vinny's got a lot of fans.
Now it's going to be valet parking only. All the free parking spots are going to get taken out of it.
No, they're thinking it's the pimp I want to date.
Hey, did you hear the part about my mom?
Yeah, there you go.
He's with his wife over there. What's the matter with you? Oh, that's great.
St. Croix checking in.
Oh, why don't you do shout-outs?
St. Croix.
Pamela in St. Croix. Colleen Robinson Labonte. Hello. My brother just left. Chris Thompson is saying hi.
How about Mike Merlino? Is he on after he won that awesome prize?
He did win an awesome prize. That was a good video.
Haven't seen him check in yet.
No. All right. So there's that.
We did sneak in an evening podcast.
Oh,
with,
and Amy. Hi, Amy.
Where's Scooney Boo Boo? Is he still up?
He's probably still up, yeah.
Did I put this back in the right spot? How are we looking?
You did. Well, you're a little bit better.
That's okay with me. I want to make sure we have everything else.
Yeah, matter of fact, she sent a movie.
So, Jimmy.
Okay. So what do you want to know next?
And Angela.
I wrote Super Bowl trophy. The next thing I wrote was income tax.
Oh, did everybody? So who's done their taxes?
No. I usually do them really early. I didn't do them yet. Usually we are like January right away.
We sent ours in. Heard from the tax
Okay,
guy today.
from Hamilton, Marcus Zagorowski from Hamilton is there on the TV right now.
Well, so I normally have anxiety right up until the day, and I'm one of those people that crams it in at the last day.
Yeah.
I got home today. I put my nose down, and I grinded my way through it, and I submitted my stuff today. I don't know the results yet.
Right.
But so that is a layer of stress off of me that I mean, do you guys have stress over that?
No.
I like to get it done. I like to get it done. It not really stress me, but I like to get it done.
Some people have probably more easy.
Ours are not very difficult. Ours are pretty by the book.
Well, I would think the lobster company is pretty difficult.
So
no,
anyway,
because there's all kinds of.
So we have a response about the villages from Robert Annette.
Oh, okay. So the villages. So this is what we want to know. Are they having orgies at the villages?
The movie does not reflect the true way of life here. You can have a fun-filled life or you can have a quiet life. It's all about choices. There are many lifestyle choices here at the village.
So it's whatever you want it to be. So are there swing?
how
We
I
want to
take
know.
it, yeah.
We're not saying that she's a swinger, but are there swinger groups there?
To me, it sounds like there probably are. Many lifestyle choices seems to me.
Man, there you go.
kind of
So
indicating
she's saying it's
when
not
you move
like.
in, do you need to pick a preference?
Yeah, but
Like, is it like
But
you have
the
to let
loofah.
people know?
that was the main question.
The loofah?
Is there a loofah hanging off of their car?
Well, she said no,
No.
right.
Okay.
but she says that there is that kind of thing happening. In the movie,
It was my interpretation.
in the
of what
movie,
they said.
the number of nightclubs and bars in the villages was astounding. Like it was some unbelievable number.
Yes.
And but you have to watch them. You
I don't
guys
know where
have
the villages are.
Central Florida, right outside of Orlando, and it's this huge. They bill it almost like a gated community,
Yeah.
but they just have fake gates to make it seem like it's gated, but it's not really gated, and you can't stop people from coming in and going out.
There are swingers and more.
Swingers
Wow.
and more,
And
says the
more.
Spanx.
Right.
Right.
Interesting.
Talk about a live
Right? This is
extra
like,
facts. that
right?
is-
This is like
Added
Inside
value
Edition
for
all of a
that.
sudden.
Yeah, I really want people to watch this movie because the movie, and you still haven't seen it, even though I've recommended it 5 times.
Not since Sunday, no.
Because you're so busy. Because you guys retired.
You've been busy
and
with Eagles
She's
and
chasing
Snowy
eagles.
Owls. Lunch on the spot when Joey reaches out and says,
She's too busy chasing
live
eagles.
broadcast from the Beauport.
Mhm.
Not a lot of time for a full length movie in the
I gave you an assignment.
We did talk about watching the movie last night.
I've been
and then it
shopping
was
for a
like,
loofah. I've been looking for the loofah.
Jim wants to be prepared.
Yes.
like I'm not in the mood for a movie last night. We did, so we finished.
Oh,
Hey.
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
no time for a movie.
Pat was not in the mood for a movie last night on Valentine's Day. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Wayne, the
Whose
postman,
microphone
has
is
joined
this?
us. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for kindly joining us.
Where
Right.
was I didn't know any of this.
We finished.
Save
We
us.
finished
Okay.
the Netflix series last
Oh,
night.
we did?
Which
Yeah.
one?
We were watching Bad Blood. It's based on a true story. It's the crime drug cartels from Montreal.
Oh, I started watching that. Vincent Paglia is in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, not tremendous acting.
No, I mean we watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
We didn't.
How many
have one-
seasons was it? Two.
Yep.
Not sure. Pat's
Sure.
Pat's the kind of guy that would say something matter of factly, even if he doesn't know, just to sell it. And Pat and
You mean
no,
Jim?
Jimmy is.
Yeah, I was like-
and Pat is the kind of person that delights nothing more than fucking
She's-
dispelling the myth that Jimmy knows everything.
She's twitching right now.
Yes, you're schwitzing.
I finished
She's twitching.
Working Moms last night.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
not a lot of things that I feel compelled to turn off when my children walk in the room in my like library of things that I watch. But every time for the last like couple weeks when I had that on and the kids came downstairs, I had to pause it.
They don't need
I was
that.
like, oh.
Do you want to pimp?
They're like, why do you keep on pausing what you're watching? I'm like, I don't know. It's just not a. Yeah,
Do you want to pimp your podcast that's coming up?
we're gonna try to do a hockey mom. So the hockey legends from Gloucester High School podcast was such a success that we think that a hockey mom podcast is gonna be equally as hot of a topic at Market Basket and everywhere else that we go out. So we're gonna do a hockey mom podcast. So if you're a hockey mom in the crowd, write in because some of my favorite hockey moms are telling me they're too shy to do it. So we're looking for some hockey moms who have some hockey mom experiences out there to join us. Kate will be doing it.
Kate's going to be doing
I'll
it.
be
My
doing
lovely
it.
Kate.
Yep.
The number one question I'm going to ask is,
This is going to turn away people from saying they're going to do it. I'm telling you right now, you're going to ask a question. They're all going to be like, and I'm out. Because now they're going to know the type of questions you're going to ask, and they're going to be horrified. But go ahead. Hit me with your question. Well,
no, the first question is, what is in your double insulated mug at the hockey rink?
Yeah, it depends on.
That's question number one. That's fair.
There's often Fireball.
Well, it's cold in there.
There's often Bailey's.
This is a preview.
Yeah.
It could be Fireball.
It could
and
be.
It could be.
Yeah.
You have to tune
I mean,
It
in.
may or may not be.
You may have to
find out.
tune in and find out. Yeah. It depends if it's a tournament.
Nice t-shirt.
It's always it's usually a yes if it's a hockey tournament.
I want a second question. What really happens when the lights go out up in Montreal on the when they go the West Mount?
The West Mount tournament. We have some stories that we might share depending on who signs up to do the podcast.
Well, we know the Lawlers go to that.
The Lawlers, the kids have gone. Marnie and I hope it's okay to say this. Marnie and Ken are often away on their own vacation during that, which is great. They have a long-standing trip with some other couples that they do, and it just coincidentally falls on that. And so they've been
A lot of upside
the parents haven't been able to go.
A lot of upside down pineapples.
Yeah.
A lot of
I think some of the stories will maybe be, but does everybody get a trophy, and also, is it okay when the kids don't play hard? And that's part of it too. Like we expect the kids to play hard.
Another question.
It's not like Dance Moms, but it's pretty close.
Another question's going to be, like, how do you feel about kids having equal time versus winning?
Oh God, here we go.
Because
we can't talk about that.
That's a controversial topic.
It's very controversial. It is for sure. Yeah. I can't answer that right now.
At what level? So at what level do you say? So I would say this would be the question the way I would pose it. At what level would you say you go from equal time to winning? Is that high school? So before high school? Or?
I think it's also select team versus town team. Cape Ann Youth Hockey is for everyone, right? You have evals so that we make fair teams. In theory, but it's also for everyone. So I think the general feeling is it's not cool to give one player more ice time based on their ability than it is to give another player in town hockey. When you get to select teams and you're paying more money and you're trying out.
You have to save this for the podcast.
I know, but that's my.
And you're getting some suggestions.
Oh, good. Okay.
I believe these are suggestions.
People who should join us?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, good.
Yes.
We need this.
Give us to us.
Louise Serafine.
Okay.
Lindsay Marshall.
Okay.
And Jessica Guest.
Yep. Okay.
What about Kristen Michelle? She's very involved in the hockey.
The name hasn't popped up here yet.
Kristen.
We did get a share. We have had a share.
Oh, good. Okay. Do we have a prize for?
Well.
Yes, we do.
We do have a prize, and there's a small story.
Yes, small.
Tell us.
Peanut butter M&M or peanut. Peanut M&M.
We've scared away our waitress.
A bag.
Oh, we need a round. I don't have a mask on.
You share for Jim bought these for me today, forgetting that I have never eaten a peanut M&M in the entire time he's known me.
Is that part of your MO? We never ate white chocolate. My mom always put a white chocolate bunny in our Easter baskets. Is it the same thing? Is it like the token, like, I know you're not going to eat this and I want one little thing?
Yep. It's one of those things.
Did you get, what do you get your kids for Valentine's Day?
I really wanted to do nothing this year, but then I felt like I had to. We usually do like a baseball hat, t-shirt, and then some candy. My mom and dad brought the boys their got a gift card, a gift certificate to Nichols Candy from my dad last week that the kids can use, and my mom dropped off a little gift earlier this week. So I almost didn't do it yet. Like 11 and 13, I thought maybe we could be done celebrating Valentine's Day, but then I felt bad, so I went and got them a couple little things. I mean, when does the bleeding stop, right? Like,
I took the girls down to. I did something that was kind of a double whammy type of thing. So their rooms haven't really been updated for a couple of years. So I took them down to IKEA and I let them each buy some bunch of stuff to update their rooms and call it their Valentine's Day gift. So it's like a kill two birds with one stone thing.
it's a lot for Valentine's Day. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh God, so I feel really bad now. I mean, your kids are way older than my kids, and you were still sending them gifts. Yeah.
IKEA.
Only because we were going to see them.
Yeah.
If I wasn't going to see them.
Who's gone to IKEA recently?
Not recently.
Kevin.
No.
And Gabrielle's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patrick Gabrielle. Happy birthday.
I haven't
say hi to the
I
Good
haven't
Morning
turned the
Gloucester
camera
crowd.
yet.
Come over here and
say
say hi.
Just say hi.
Get the camera right in front of the camera, right here.
Come on.
There you go. No, it's over here.
It's over there.
Say hi.
Yep. That's who we sang to. It just wasn't us singing.
Happy birthday, guys.
Joey, take care. We'll see you guys.
We'll see you. Have a nice night.
So Amy is reminding me that I did send her a cake, one of those cake explosion
With the butterflies
cakes
in them.
that have
The butterflies come out.
the butterflies.
So
pop
what did
out.
she think? She was
was-
underwhelmed?
Well, I spoiled the surprise for her unintentionally. She had asked me, "Did you send me a cake?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What did you think of the butterflies?" And she said, "What butterflies?" I haven't opened the box yet. So I'm
Oh.
like, "Well, in that case, when you open the box, please film it because I'd like to see."
Oh, so did she film it?
Wait, so
Yes, she
real
did. She did.
butterflies?
And
come out?
how long ago was this?
A couple weeks.
It hasn't
Oh,
been
and
a-
it hasn't been on the
post?
podcast yet? I mean, has it been on the blog yet?
No.
Does that not seem like something that would interest people?
She's been busy watching that movie you recommended. Oh no, she hasn't.
No, she doesn't
Yes.
watch that either. No. Like, how is that not a post?
Yeah. How is that not a post? I
I
told you.
Like, that's a tremendous
I mean,
post.
all right. It'll go
Wait,
on.
real butterflies?
No, they're pieces of paper wound up with.
Shut up. I don't know. Shut
Oh,
up.
they're
It
real
could've been.
butterflies.
When you see the video on the
I-
blog,
Yeah,
I'm in
It's
so
pretty-
much
it's
trouble
pretty cool.
for doing this.
but they're not real butterflies. You
No,
just
I
but
guess
not
it's
thought they
not
were
that
real
cool because
butterflies.
I would have thought that you would have posted it if it was really
well,
cool.
it was, I got sucked into clickbait and not entirely proud of that, but
Oh, so it was a ripoff.
no, it wasn't. No, I don't think it was
No.
a ripoff. I don't consider.
So-
it a
Is
ripoff.
Amy chiming in?
She's the one that reminded me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
about-
Amy, because
yeah,
she knows it would be interesting for our readers.
Secrets. So many secrets.
Yeah,
Oh, this is a fucking
things that are
hole.
not directly Gloucester related sometimes don't.
Yeah, but anybody would like a butterfly cake.
That's
Yeah, then you could know if it's worthwhile to give for someone else.
Yeah.
That's value added for the
Is it
podcast
because we don't
viewers.
talk about butterflies
Alright.
anymore in the podcast?
Ooh.
All right. So to,
Moving on.
to recap,
Check,
Maybe
please.
that's why
Check,
Pat
please.
chose to not.
Oh, I
we go.
oh, I didn't say it.
all
I
right,
didn't say
to
it.
recap,
Oops.
we sold your mom.
Oopsies, we sold my mom.
We're selling cakes.
Did we sell my mom?
And Joey needs a beer.
No,
I need a beer.
Oh.
Thank you.
they need beers.
Joey got himself a beer, not us.
Got it.
Merry Castaways are not going to be so merry in a second.
Pat, what do you have on
It was
that? Okay.
the
Allagash.
Pilsner.
Pilsner. So there's that. So now it's a
And the
Feb-
butterflies are still. Yes, Amy. She said it was hilarious. Okay, so I'm sharing the video. This is your notice.
February. It is February 15th, and so fall sports is going to begin in February.
Fall 2.
Fall 2.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
And when I got in my car tonight to come here, it was 4:45 p.m. and my driveway, the parts that weren't shoveled was ice,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they're gonna play football.
Yeah.
Is bananas to me.
Yeah,
I'm curious how big of a team they're going to field.
You know,
Thank you for the backup, Carrie. I appreciate it.
Well,
She also
Brian-
sent a butterfly cake, and her daughter-in-law loved it.
Yeah, but she's
Thank
not.
you, Carrie.
And Carrie's not a contributor on the blog and doesn't have access to post a video of said thing that you admitted that you had her tape. So let's not try to divert.
all right, you ready? Everybody, shame.
No,
Shame,
no,
shame,
yeah, no, I
shame.
can't do that to Pat.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Shame.
Anyway, when Brian was on the podcast and he was telling us all about fall 2,
Yeah,
and he never thought in a million years when he makes all his budget and everything that he would have to look for snow removal
on the
On a
field of the
field.
turf. Yeah,
because with turf you have to do it the right way. He doesn't want to ruin the turf.
yeah.
Just think about it. When it snows, there is no play on that field. So now he's got to maintain it.
Oh gosh.
I was. Yes,
Okay.
thank you so much.
I didn't think. I thought that it was going to be. Usually February the ground is like rock solid,
Yep.
or it's actually one of two things. It's either rock solid or a muddy mess.
Muddy
Yeah.
mess. Yeah.
Like there's no in between for February and March, right?
So good for those seniors though, who are going to get in at least some part of their season. You know,
That's true.
like cold or not. You know,
Yeah,
not
so-
the worst. Then
And listen, I got to give all the shout out to Jim
Hello,
Capillo
Brenda.
and Lisa Olson and Phil Nicastro. They were constantly running around between the rink and the courts and swimming, which I didn't realize. They were doing swimming
yeah,
stuff and just running around doing all this stuff. Jim is just he's just something. We miss him doing all these things
Yeah.
that he's running around the place, but he
you
is
so much.
spot on. You look at one of those things and it's like right now the TV's on here and we're watching a college thing on ESPN, and I'm telling you, Jim is just a solid.
Yeah.
You felt like you were doing all that. So,
Jim Capillo, the man,
yeah.
and Lisa
Definitely.
Olson.
Oh, she's great. She knows everyone, and so does Phil, and they're funny. When they're
Wayne
talking
wants you
about
to
things.
get your driveway cleared before tomorrow when he swings by.
what time does he
I
deliver the mail?
shoveled for him.
No, you
Wayne.
just said it was
I'm
a
just
sheet of ice when you
sharing.
came to when you
No,
came
no,
here
but
tonight.
where I didn't shovel, I shoveled for him.
I would like to publicly say, Wayne, thank you very much for saving me, because I was the one that dropped the GMG stickers in
At
the
the end of the
driveway,
driveway.
and I was looking all over, and I was shamed, woefully
Why
shamed.
don't we tell the fucking story?
Oh,
So
Go
much
ahead.
shaming.
No,
Good thing
there's
we
a
get
lot
paid.
of shaming.
Good thing we get paid a
No,
lot.
let's tell the story.
There's so much
So
shaming.
we went to
Go ahead.
the cigar bar. We had cigars.
Yeah.
We came back from
Yeah.
cigars,
Yes.
and you dropped me. We went to my house where your car was, and I went inside, and I look out about 10 minutes later, and you're looking around for your phone. And you said I dropped my phone, and I said, well, let me call it. And you're out there, and I call it, and from the house where I am to where you are is about 40 yards, and I can clearly hear the thing ringing, and you're looking like this, like
He was
you don't.
downwind.
He didn't hear anything. He was downwind.
Yeah.
And so he said, "Oh, and I don't know where the stickers are either." I says, "Well, they're probably right where you dropped your phone."
That
He
was
said-
several days later, wasn't it?
He said, "Absolutely not. I looked there. Absolutely not." Where do you think Wayne found it?
welcome to my world.
Well, we were
And he
somewhere
swore up
together,
and down.
and
It only made all the sense in the world that they would have been in the same
How we
place.
have
Wait a
this
second.
prize tonight.
When did it switch over to this
no,
side?
no, I was with you. I was
The
saying I was
table
with
moved.
you when you said, "Oh, by the way, I need some more stickers." And Joey was like, "What do you mean? I just gave you a pile." And I wasn't privy to all what had gone down before this.
That I told
And
him
you said,
exactly what
I
was
can't find the stickers.
Yeah.
And then it was several days later where we all got a screenshot of Wayne showing him the pile of stickers in the snow. And that wasn't good enough. So you had the whole group had to know that Jim dropped
Well,
them.
because because he was looking everywhere but where I said they probably were.
Did you ever, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever think that Wayne picked it up and then I looked?
Tune in next week to see what Nicole did wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Unless we get to it. Unless
We might
get
get
to
to
it.
it. We might get to it in a minute.
Or her mother gets
my
a date.
mother, yeah.
So if you share the podcast, at the end we're gonna pick the winner and you get a bag of peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy screwed up.
Yeah.
we'll get you 2 bags if you have a peanut allergy.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And a date with Nicole's mom.
There is
And
a
a date-
cigar bar in the Villages. It's
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, how about
Thank you,
that?
Brenda. Brenda Grimes Davis says
But-
4 Jim.
So grab your
Brenda
favorite
Grimes
swingers.
Davis knows way too much about the Villages.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
remember?
she's not the one commenting
do you
about the Village.
Do you remember?
What's the
You-
Robert-
I thought you
Spanks.
just said she was.
No, Robert Annette Spanks is commenting about the Villages, but Brenda Grimes Davis is
Spanks.
further commenting 4 Jim.
Is it wrong that I want
Oh,
to
I
giggle
thought you
when
said.
you say
I
Spanx?
thought she said that there was a cigar bar there.
No, Robert Annette Spanks said that.
Said that. Okay, I got you. I
Pat just
misunderstood.
likes to keep on saying the word Spanx. So she's just going to keep
I know.
on.
And the
They
Villages.
live in the Villages. The
When I
Spanx, Mr. and Mrs. Spanx.
When I-
Spanx
when
in
I-
the Villages.
When I first found out that there was a product named Spanx that is like hosiery, how do you call it? Hosiery?
I don't. Yeah.
Hosiery.
I mean, I know what it
Hosiery?
is, but I don't.
It's HOI though, right?
Oh,
H-O-S-I.
are you trying to say hosiery? That's something different.
It's
Like
not
hose.
HOI.
It's like hose.
It's not HOI.
No, I think it is
I think it is.
HOISERY. Hosiery. HOISERY.
Pat,
I don't
okay.
own a lot. I don't
Let's
own
hear
a
it.
pair
Let's hear
of
it from the
tights. I
librarian.
don't own-
Let's find out.
All right, I'll Google. Want me to Google it? You got a lot going on over there.
Yeah, no, you don't. I don't want you to screw up the stream. Hosiery or
I-
hosiery?
Ooh, maybe our
H-O-S-I.
viewers.
I'm right.
Hosiery.
HOI.
I'm correct.
Hosiery.
Why don't we ask the public
H-O-S-I-E-R-Y.
here? Is it hosiery or hosiery?
No, look it. 10 times stronger than steel, but lighter than water. The world's toughest
Well, this is what comes up.
hosiery.
I can take a picture for Kate.
It's HOSIERY.
Yeah.
So the I is after the
And this
S.
is what comes up when I
Oh,
Oh.
What comes up?
hosiery. And that's it.
HOSER.
So the I, look at the I is there, Joey. So there is an I, but it's
Oh, HOSIERY.
yeah, Joe.
wow. Men's hosiery.
It's so I had the I in the wrong spot. There is an
Are
I.
you overlooking?
There's no I in team.
Yeah, it's panties. It's
H-O-S-I-E-R-Y. Yeah.
yeah. You said HOSERY.
I said it wasn't H-O-I-S.
Do we have to rewind the
H-O-S.
HOS.
Let's move
IE.
past it. So
Let's move
Yeah, we're
faster.
done with that part.
So-
Thank goodness.
so wait, what were we even talking about with hosiery?
I don't.
Now,
I
the
don't-
Spanx.
Oh,
I-
Spanx. Oh, yeah, the
Jesus,
Spanx in
all
the
this to
Villages.
get to this. I didn't realize there was a thing called Spanx, which is control top pantyhose,
It's control
Which-
top or control,
everything,
Sucks you right in.
yeah, all parts of the upper body.
lower body,
But they have upper
Well,
body too.
your trunk. Yeah, from your knees
not
to
your
your,
upper body.
from your knees to your shoulders.
How do you, they have Spanx that goes up to here?
Like armpits.
Really?
I mean,
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's all one piece, and you pull
Well,
it up.
you could.
you pull it up
sometimes
from
it's
your-
like, sometimes, I mean,
It's almost like the
I
old-fashioned
swear I don't
bathing
own any.
suit.
Not that I don't need it, but I swear I don't own any. But like sometimes they have like the mid thigh to like the
Mhm.
armpit, you know, like the.
Like the old-fashioned bathing suits
Yeah.
that men used to wear.
That's what you need
Kinda like
when you work at the dock.
It
Yeah.
can be like that, or it can be in smaller.
I don't know why we don't do more of these evening.
I
podcasts.
think-
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why we
I know.
don't. How we doing?
There's the Christmas presents for everybody. Can you imagine it up to here with GMG?
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of Spanx,
Chris McCarthy. Oh no,
Speaking of-
just kidding.
yeah, I know. You know something? Usually these things don't get too bad without him
It's
around.
only 4 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon.
So who had a waterbed? That was our next topic.
We talked about that a little bit earlier. We had a waterbed for a very long time that we loved. It has only been about 3 or 4 years maybe since we haven't had a waterbed, and I love my waterbed. I loved it. I miss it.
And that's
I
why
do.
we
I
that's
miss
why
it.
we moved to Gloucester. You know.
There are questions here that only you can ask, but I can't ask. But
But
So the question I have is,
Sure you can.
I know that's just.
so is the reason that you like the waterbed so much is that all you had to do is get it going, and then because Jim would
Yeah,
tie her up, he just get that motion going, and then he could sit
wouldn't
back.
that be more
Then-
for
then
him,
Jimmy
for
could
his
sit-
benefit than mine?
Jimmy could sit back like this and let the waterbed motion take over.
It would be more to his benefit than
No,
mine.
that's-
in that case.
My hockey moms are dropping out like
Yeah.
flies right now. They're like, hell
No.
no. Am
No,
I
it
doing
was
this?
more. It was always warm. It was always
Is there
It was
warming? There was a
always
warming
more
elements in those, right?
yes.
Oh, that
They were
is
like
that
floating
is.
heating
Now,
pads.
can it get too hot?
No.
Sometimes in the summer it could, but we had a cloth, like a mattress pad almost, and that helped. Or you could just turn the heat off.
No. Well, I would think you'd have it off in
Downer
the
on.
summer.
Yeah.
I've never had a waterbed experience
I
The only-
don't recall turning the heat off in the bed.
in the summer.
No, turning the heat off in the bed. I don't recall it. Can I explain to you? Oh man,
Wow.
you set me up.
No
Put it
piping
out there.
plumbers were injured or harmed in this podcast.
Yeah, but
Thank
they
you
were-
for joining us.
But they were
And we're
drinking
all
as
done.
much as us.
Pauline is telling us that she had one. She put her elbow through it. Glenn thought he wet himself. That was 30 years ago. Still mad at how much I laughed. That's a good one, Pauline. That's a good story.
How do you put an elbow?
I
It's a
don't
sharp
wanna know.
elbow.
Yeah, maybe
What kind of? Where did she buy this waterbed at QVC? Or,
We
like,
never had a leak. We never had a leak in our.
that begs the question. What was Pauline and Glenn doing?
Yeah, it does
in
kind of make you wonder,
there?
doesn't
In
it?
there? Yeah.
Do they still sell waterbeds?
Well, he's a mechanic.
Does anybody
and
have one now?
He might have some tools in his pocket and forgot about it.
He might have.
I mean,
I had a friend in high school who had a waterbed. I remember.
Was it a boyfriend or a friend?
It's just as soon as the words came out of my mouth, he was just a friend. But I remember whenever we had parties at his house,
Oh,
I remember that.
it's just a friend.
Pauline says wild and young lovers.
Well, oh,
Yeah.
hey. Well,
Wow.
she's been posting a lot of pictures of them when they were younger. I feel like this whole Valentine's thing's got her
Well, I
on.
think the move
The
has her going
move.
through some things she
Says-
hasn't looked at in
I
a
wa-
while.
So the question is, has she christened all the rooms yet? Because that's a thing.
We'll have to wait for the answer.
That's-
She wants us all to be careful though because it's slippery out there.
It's slippery right here at
It's
this
a
table.
little slippery right here as
This
well.
is a Good Morning Gloucester dating show. Also, we're gonna do like
So
the
if,
behind.
for the people that have just joined us, we're trying to get the pictures of your mom up. You can win
Mom,
a date.
Don't be mad.
You can win a date with Nicole's
No,
mom.
You can't win a date. She's gotta no. We can't do that. This is all in very good humor. My mom is amazing. Do we really have to do this again? My mom, really? Should
Yeah.
I do it again?
Go to you.
Don't get mad, Mom. Don't get mad. All right, is she on? Look how cute she is. Is she on? Dad?
She is very.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. So.
She's very available.
Oh, she's not like. She's just amazing, and I would love for her to have company. Look at, I don't know if it's on now, but there's Mom.
There
Maybe
she
a little
is.
thin
Yep.
fish. No,
She's
like,
having a
there
drink.
she is, right? Have her glass of wine, willing to like hang out and put bait on the rod with little fins. There she is
Oh.
at night, 10 o'clock at night, still on the wharf.
hey, that's a
helping
keeper to
fish.
put a bait on the rod.
She likes to travel.
Yep, there she is at the studio with the boys. Cutest thing ever.
Oh, we have a listener from Indonesia.
Oh.
That also
Hi,
wants our
Karen.
credit card number.
No.
She's willing to travel.
Here, Karen. Hello, Karen. Welcome.
Is
I
she
wonder what time it is.
in Indonesia?
Yeah.
It's gonna be morning.
Okay.
Wow.
Actually, Indonesia might be night. It might be the same time as here. It's the other side of the world, right?
It's on the other side of the gate.
Right. So it's 24 hours, right? Oh, is it 12 hours?
Where's Paul Horvitz when you need him for these smart questions?
Yeah, he'd be able to tell us that. Clinic update. Pat, give us a clinic update.
Oh, I volunteered at the Rose Bakery Center this week to help with a vaccination clinic. I worked in the morning with Carol Mondello, which I love working with Carol. She's so organized. Anybody wants to volunteer?
Smartest person in the room at all times. Let's
She does-
establish that right now, so that she doesn't. So make sure she knows that we know
Oh.
that she's the smartest person in the room.
I said to Jim, if she ever needs help, I'm there because she's so organized and so well.
Helps her. She does that. Is she still doing the visitor center?
Yeah.
Smartest
She's
person in the room,
trying to
Carol
get
Mondello.
all of the vaccination volunteers to
She's
sign
doing the
up
Cape
for
Ann jobs.
Cape Ann Jobs. Yep.
Yeah.
She's posting all those jobs out there.
Awesome.
Anyway, while I was there in the morning, it was the second vaccination for the first responders. So there were a lot of policemen and firemen coming through. So it was very, very smooth. Everybody had already done it once, and everybody knew what they were doing, and there was no no confusion, no nothing. It was just very,
Everybody
very
knew
smooth.
everybody knew the routine.
And-
So what she had posted last week was that they had done a tremendous amount of vaccines and not one wasted vaccine.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not
It's good to know.
surprised. They were doing, in the afternoon, they were gearing up for the first round of vaccinations for 75 years and older. So they were switching things around to accommodate first timers and people who might need extra help and whatever. So, and I'm sure that went as smoothly as the morning did. So I think it's still hard for people to make their vaccination appointments. Still can be confusing, but there's hope. It's getting better for people. So let's see here what we've got. Pauline just texted Savatthi to let us know she was on the podcast, and she wants to know if that counts for a share. And Brenda Grimes Davis, my daughter, volunteers at Rose Baker too. Oh, I'll have to see if I can find her next time I go.
Kylie Davis.
Kylie, I don't remember that name.
Is Kylie Doe now.
Okay.
I don't know if she might go by Davis.
I don't remember the name Kylie. It could have been.
I'll tell you what. There's no place that Kylie goes that you wouldn't know who she was, because
Okay.
she's very outgoing, very friendly.
I expect to do more of these, so hopefully I'll meet her.
She also
And-
does social media for the Thomas Lannon. Kylie's one of
she
these.
does a great job.
Kylie's one of these people that's just awesome.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Sabathia. And Robert Annette Spanks wants to know how the burgers are and what are the sides.
Oh.
The sides were fries or like a house salad.
Yeah, the salad's really yummy. Those sunflower seeds and vinaigrette
And the burgers
some
are
different
outstanding.
things. Yeah,
The burgers
are great.
are as good as any burger in this town. I would
Yeah.
say elite. I would say.
So if you're not privy to, it's 4 different burgers every Monday. They
Right.
create new.
Yeah, it's
New
a 2
different
elbow
burgers,
burger.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta pick it up. It's one of those.
You have a picture. Show the picture.
Make sure
here,
it's the burger. and
I
not
know,
your mom.
right? Nobody
Don't show
said.
your mom
Nobody said to
eating a
me.
burger.
I know. All
Thirst
right, hold
trap,
on.
burger
Here we
trap,
go.
mom trap.
Here we go. All right, burger. All right. So this is the Gruyere. How do you say that?
Gruyere.
Gruyere cheese. We on there, Pat?
Again, it's coming. There's a bit of a delay, but it'll get there.
You can see in the screen there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you probably can see it there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see exactly what you're
So this
broadcasting.
was crab meat
There you go.
on top of a burger with cheese and something else. Oh, artichoke.
And spinach.
artichoke.
And spinach.
And spinach. I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
It was very good. I could taste it. It was yummy.
My
Oh,
burger,
perfect right
yeah.
there.
My burger, not last week, the week before, with a quesadilla burger, literally the best burger I've ever had. So good.
And the beers,
Anyway, that's it.
beers are great too.
Is the bar manager Gail there?
Nope.
No.
No Gail tonight.
No Gail tonight,
Not
but
on
we
a
have
Monday
our
night,
favorite
apparently.
waitress here.
Yes. She's taking excellent care of us, as she has been for the past few weeks.
Yeah, so there you
God
go.
bless her. Requires a great deal of patience.
Yeah, it's a little bit quieter in here tonight than it was, say, last week.
See,
But it's
see,
a little
that's-
bit later.
That's because
too.
Chris is in here.
Yeah.
McCarthy's in here. But you're absolutely insane not to come for burger night. It's $12, gourmet burger, craft beer, big pile of fries.
Behind us is the fireplace is roaring,
Oh yeah.
college basketball on TV.
Do a little pan. Do a little pan with it.
Wow, I'm like, seriously, hurting my feet.
Yeah, you
I don't
are.
usually- I
Get
don't
the-
usually
get-
to touch
get the
camera,
fireplace.
Just so you know. Usually a big no-no.
That's right in front of us.
There's the fire. You can't go wrong. We so just to go back in time, we did a podcast here right before the Beauport even opened. Good Morning Gloucester was invited in to do a podcast, and it hasn't changed at all. It's as beautiful as it was that day. We're all super blessed to be able to hang out here as often as we do.
There you go.
True that, right?
Nice work, Nicole. Nice work.
Sure.
It's, spring training this week opens up.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Spring training.
Yeah.
So pitches and catches.
Yeah, this week and the players the following week. And then they pretty much the way it's working is the major leagues will be starting games around March 1st, spring training games, pretty much for the whole month of March. Then by April 1st, they start their season, so they'll be leaving. The minor league guys, according to the new setup, they're going to start pretty much when they're leaving. So the minor league guys will start the end of March
I get you.
into the beginning of April, so they don't have them at the same time. Cutting it down.
Did they have truck day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
already
they
had
did.
truck day?
No,
Yeah,
no
a couple
fans,
days
but they
ago.
had truck day. Yeah, what, 4 or 5 days ago?
yeah. And we got the wool socks. That's going to be big.
So excited for the Woo Sox
Yeah.
in that new stadium.
The Woo Sox.
The Woo
Now, what's the
Sox.
difference between the Paw Sox and the Woo Sox?
So Larry Lucchino purchased the McCoy Stadium, the Pawtucket Red Sox, and then built a brand new stadium out in Worcester that maybe would have opened last year, but the season was kind of foiled. Or I think it was actually scheduled to open this coming season, but we didn't have a season. Minor League Baseball didn't have a season last year, which is unfortunate for all the fans down at McCoy Stadium. They didn't have their goodbye season, but they're opening the Woo Sox, so it's the same team. Moved to Worcester, new name because it can't be the Paw
same
Sox
team.
anymore because they're not in Pawtucket anymore. So now they're in Worcester with Dr. Charles Steinberg, kind of leading the charge, and Larry Lucchino and some of the
State-of-the-art
other
stadium.
state-of-the-art stadium.
For a minor league stadium?
Yeah.
So it's a great take then.
Larry's
yeah.
built several ballparks in his storied baseball career, so he knows a thing or two about building ballparks, and it's going to be a really great place.
The Woo
A
Sox.
little bit longer of a drive, probably. I went out to see it.
That's a little hard to.
The Woo
Well, no, the
Sox.
cool part, so you can make a night of it.
Yeah.
Get a hotel room.
Yep.
You can stay in Worcester relatively cheap.
We spent a lot of time in Marlboro for hockey tournaments, and there's 18 different hotels in that little area that are right outside of Worcester. That is like a 15-minute bang to get into Worcester if you don't want to be right in Worcester.
Yeah.
And Marlboro has some good. We go to a couple of hibachi restaurants, and for the kids, they have an Apex indoor entertainment center with all the kids stuff. So it's good. Yeah.
There you go.
But the ballpark was beautiful when I saw it a couple weeks ago. Never mind. A couple months ago. So.
Larry Lucchino does a good job with those ballparks.
Yeah, he does.
How many shares do we have?
We have 3 shares.
3 shares. Okay.
Yeah.
For the M&Ms, I'm gonna give people 1 minute, and we're gonna do our drawing. It doesn't seem like the M&Ms are quite the draw.
Quite the same draw
Quite the
as that.
draw as the Whiskey Tango Fox. Hey Pat,
I was gonna say that's right. I thought it was him.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I was confused about whether she was giving away that or the "I love you." Which one did she give away the other day?
Whiskey.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh,
She had those for sale.
yeah.
and
I'm
she
gonna
said-
order one for a gift. Oh, one more. Oh, is it too late?
Nope, not too late.
4.
4 shares. All right, here we go.
Did you practice, Joey?
No, yeah. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the big drawing what do we call this? The allergic reaction peanut M&Ms.
Is she really
The
allergic?
chimp? No, the chimp.
Number
Oh.
one, the first
Number
person.
1 is Postman Wayne, so you can take
All
those.
No,
right.
wait.
Oh, wait, those will be in the mailbox in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. Just missed it. I'm sorry, Carrie.
Hey, you gotta be quicker on the draw. Thank you. Wayne, thank you. They'll be in the postbox. Oh, that screwed up our focus.
Oh, yeah, it'll come back. It'll pop back.
Yeah, it'll come back. All right, that's it. So I'll end it right there. So we'll call this Gloucestercast, I guess. We did
Okay.
it officially. Gloucestercast 469.
69.
469 is in the books. Thanks for joining us, guys.